can do the pin thing there. Boom. Alright, guys. Another live, another Saturday, another live. Another baller. This time, Oniel Fisher. Former Georgie standout. Now with DC United, formerly of Seattle Sounders as well. Good baller. You to him kind of lay under the radar a lot. But we're gonna bring him in same time. Not even gonna waste busy baller training and thing that gonna go on. So big boss.
Bless up. What going?
There man, how things for you up there?
There, man, I go on with my things here, man.
Go on with the things.
Everything already, man.
Alright, so guys, as the man said, you know the thing already. So Oniel Fisher. As I said earlier, a player where, you make him name a George is that big George side about 10 years ago, 2010, 09, 2010, them years there. Make him name a United States, been a mainstay in the MLS, him no move, like from him reach out, from him come out of the job, the man no budge. Man, he moved from Seattle and him go to DC, but the man stay in the league same way, you see me, and for that him deserve a lot of respect, you see me. But we're gonna check in with him, have a story to tell. We know a lot about the injuries and them thing there, but he's here now, so welcome, Oniel Fisher.
Yeah, man, bless up.
First thing, what you up to right now? Like training, I know MLS I think soon come back. Where go on?
Yeah, I just basically we just a training right now. We have games next week. Basically, first game of next week in Cincinnati. So we are prepared for that right now. So yeah, that's the goal right now. Season kickoff back. So we basically focus on the season right now. Get the ball rolling again.
And is it like the regular season fixtures that were to come before the whole break? That is just like a continuation of that?
No, I think them kind of structure it a certain way for certain teams, and especially teams in Canada. And them structure it a certain way, so no heap of confusion and with the whole Corona thing. Basically, so everybody's safe. Every team travel safe and get to and from them destination safe. So they want to keep it basically a close range kind of way. So.
And so basically in the region you're there now, basically you play with them.
Yeah.
Like in a Dakar Stock Up days.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. So what shape you in right now? Meaning fit, fully fit. Why? Match fit, sharp.
Ready to go, man.
Ready to go.
Yeah, ready.
I think you did
warm up. Engine well warm right now, so yeah.
I think you did play some. You play some matches when you come back. I don't know. Was it MLS's back tournament? You did play in or was right before the break? You did play.
So when we come back, we playing at the second game of the season, which we go in right before halftime, and play like 56 minutes, and then right after that, I was supposed to the game that was coming up. I was supposed to be the starting man, but the whole Corona thing catch again, and that pause everything there, so that kind of go back in our favor. It's basically pre-season again for another 3 months, and then then the MLS is back tournament. We go in at the first game, start the second game, go on in the third game. So we play a couple minutes, play some minutes, some serious minutes, and was a good look to actually be back on the field and get some solid minutes. So just looking forward to everything else.
So I'm gonna ask you about getting back into the groove of things. Look at it.
Yeah.
Not 2-1 jump the gun still. Cause we have a heap of questions for us. People are sending questions there already. The comments, the question thing right there. So we know about the unfortunate injury layoff, a tough injury. I think
Yeah.
I think the injury did happen on a breakout season, like he did play, but he played majority of the season, if not all the season at that point. So you're up on top of things. You see me? But how you feel for comeback? Feel like for finally back to competing at the highest level too. Like you're not going away. You never ship you out or anything. You come
Yeah.
right back in the league. What it feels like that for go back in a competitive level there when
I
you come back.
mean, it's definitely, an accomplishment, on my part, because it wasn't an easy one, it was more difficult than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
I think we ever basically face or deal with anything that um hard in my life, kind of hardship and thing, but it was pretty tough to get back out on the field and be back a part of the team and all that. But I mean, the return was, it took a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and it's just me believing in myself. I know that, this is what you have. You know what I mean? This is what you basically always wanted to do. So you have to, put in the work necessary and do what it takes. Nobody else can really do it for me. So at that point, it was definitely the mindset, that you have to change your mindset, based on the situation that they're in, and that's what I had to do: change my mindset and refocus, because our brain was all over the place, and making the return and just kind of getting back on the field was super emotional. As if I don't know if I see the video, them and thing, but
Yeah.
it was
Set video there.
it's crazy
Want
emotional. It
that
was
want that
super.
video out there.
Yeah, man. It was wicked, but being back on the field and doing what I love is definitely an accomplishment for me. You know, Especially knowing that that could have been a career-ending, injury, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of pulled through it, and there again I play with, at the highest level, and still doing my thing. So grateful for that, and say, oh, Jaja guide and protect.
All right. What was the hardest thing about the layoff period? What was the hardest thing being on the sidelines?
Honestly, um, watching the games. Um, couldn't really watch the games because it was such a basically a long time out being on the side, and
Mm-hmm.
each time I watch the game, it's just more emotional because of the passion we have for the game, the love we have for the sport, and knowing that you've been on the side for so long, and you can't really be out there with the team or be out there with the teammates and playing in front of the fans and whatever. So I mean, that was one of the tough thing to kind of just sit there and watch, but then also mentally, emotionally, all of that. Um, as I said before, get into play as well, where the focus, you have to keep the focus on what your situation is and where you want to go and how you're going to handle the situation. It was hard staying focused and knowing that no fight time things can't bother this. Yeah, big man say I can't bother go through this no more because me basically the full surgery, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
see?
Mm-hmm.
And after each surgery is just like another turn off to just say, oh, just give it up, But the willpower, brother, and the mindset, of just knowing that I'm already in a situation, so I have to just deal with it. Is either I pull through or I just hit that and decide say, oh, I want to go for it. I want to get everything, and that's what I did. Yeah,
Yeah. So I think I ever hear about any Jamaican player we go through four surgery for one during one injury layoff or for one injury. So I mean, yo, when you hang up your boots seven up bridge, you can go turn a motivational speaker for the ball them because we got through four surgery. Like
yeah,
one enough itself. Me never know so four. But one alone,
yeah, man,
bad, you
4
see
man,
me?
serious.
And if we go through four, you see me, is a big deal. So, but as I say, hats off to you, cause and everybody have the resolve, everybody determined to go through them something. There, you
Yeah,
understand? But we really always know you as a coming up, going through the schools and the schoolboy football and up to seeing that we know you was a hardworking youth in the game. That the coach them always I say. He always was a fighter. So we know say that could come back.
fight no
You see
stop,
me?
man. Yeah,
Yeah, you see me? Fight never stop. So we know say that come back. What did keep you together? As I say, we watch a whole heap of video, so you probably said them
yeah,
something already. But
yeah.
what did keep it together? Just make you go on hold faith during that
Just
time there.
just basically family and and close friends, you know. Girl, I know say oh me have a little youth on the way to also kinda give me the extra boost. To know
Motivation.
say oh yeah, you have to do it because this little man I come up and know say yeah, I don't want him come up and know say oh that's so I go that easy kinda, kinda push myself and know say yeah, it's not just for me anymore, you know. It's everything
Find
I'm
a
I do
way.
now. Yeah, everything I'm I do now is basically upon film part, isn't it? Mother, big motivation to me too as well. As say as my girl to see because she did it right through the whole way. So I have to give her the blessing there as well. But I mean the willpower, you have to have the willpower, isn't it? The willpower to get up every morning knowing that you're going to training just to the rehab, not to train to the rehab. Isn't me? I forgot. Basically, because the way the setup, basically I got training like I have to be a training before everybody basically. So I have to be a training. If training everybody report 8:30, I have to be at 7 or 7:30 an hour before. Isn't me? So once me reach 7:30, my rehab start. Then once everybody reach, me get a little break so the man them can do. The man them will go to training, can do them thing, get ready for training, and then once them go, we start rehab again. And I was there basically from 7:30 to some other time to like 4, 3, 4 o'clock in the evening. You see me? And that was just my day every day for basically a whole year. You see me? And then once that year um bypass, then start the more things go on the field and all them things. So it kind of start to like what I do more. You start to progress and day by day I see progress. Weeks go by I see progress. Months go by I see progress. So it was just the steps. You had to take the small steps first. And I wasn't thinking about nothing else about coming back to play. I was thinking about getting my knee right. That's all I was thinking. I wasn't thinking about playing or any of that. Because if you think about that you're stray from everything else what happened with the knee. Yes. And once your mind right, either the injury also it mess with the injury. You know what I mean? It's also a thing that mess with the injury. If your mind right, it will cause all the thing with the knee as well because at one point my mind never really in the right I was in the right state of mind and it was causing basically um difficulties basically with my injury. Me start build up all the scar tissues, which wasn't allowing me to get any flexion in my knee. Me which bend my knee.
Mm-hmm.
No flexion at all. So at that point doctor them say oh, I have to go back in any ASAP. This was basically after the first surgery. So once your mind mentally once in a tune into what's happening, the body I got, always try to protect itself.
Yeah,
That
your body
automatic,
go the
yeah,
other way.
yeah, automatic, yeah, you gotta protect yourself. So my body that got through trauma and them things. So basically, that was causing all of that from. So, but the mindset have to be right though. I swear, mindset have to be right. As you mean, so that is a big part of it as well. Yeah, but I mean. it is what it is. You just have to accept, as I said before, you have to accept the situation and how you go about it.
Okay, so definitely the mentality
The
up here, so
mentality, yeah.
take you
The
through it.
mentality of a different, yeah.
All
Because
right.
if it was basically like, because it come with a lot in the pain, the pain, the non-stop pain, bro. Like that alone can make you say, "Yo, you
Yeah,
can't
give
do
up.
this." Yeah, the pain alone. And after the first surgery, I say, "Yo, I think we can do this." And then we go back 2 weeks later. We go
After
back.
the first surgery,
Yeah, after the first surgery, I
imagine
say,
that.
"Yo," and 2 weeks later, I go back. Because every 2 weeks, me have to, no, not every 2 weeks, like every week after the surgery, me have to basically go back to do a little checkup with the doctor and make him
Yeah.
see what I go on with my knee and thing. So I'm go back a week later, man say, "Yo, we have to go back in the knee again." So what I say? I say, "Yo, we have to go back in." I say, "Brother, me say, yo, big man, right now, I think we can do that, Because my knee still big, so brother, my knee still big and fat, so.
Yeah.
And man, I say, we have to go back and do something. I say, we have to think about it. So it's basically the decisions, also the decision making as well. So if me never make certain decisions and say, yeah, me not gonna do it, or yeah, me I gonna do it, then that would be a big difference in where I
So,
would be today.
so what would happen if you never choose if you choose not to go through that surgery? What would happen?
Just career done. That would have been my career right there. Isn't it?
But you say
Because
you couldn't play, so
I couldn't
you're
play back
injured,
football. I
so
would have done.
you're probably okay.
Would have done. Because the thing because there was basically I wasn't getting no flexion in my knee. Brother,
The
my knee
movement,
so I can't bend my knee.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
easy.
brace.
No matter where you do, them could have bend my knee. So basically them have to go back in and basically clean out scar tissue and do like a manipulation with them when like while my under, them a bend my knee, crank on my knee, you see it? And they have to do that over and over, basically 3 times. And it's basically all the surgery them are 2 weeks apart. So basically my knee now get fit, the swelling now go down, it now get fit, you see me? So I just pain, constant pain, till one at a time I get a pain, a shot in my back.
Yeah.
With numb all on right side, brother. See, that never work. To the amount of pain I go through, that never work. See, that for work, them said that for work for 3 days.
Never work at all.
2 hours later, I feel be a pain again.
Amount of pain did I get?
So
how did you get the injury again? It wasn't that impact injury. It was how it bend? Was it how you land?
So basically, it was September 29 we play Montreal, and ball come over the top. The keeper say head back, so and head back the ball, but the ball kind of feel the ball wet, rain and fall.
It skid off it.
Ball skid off from head, and no power upon it, so ball drop and for them forward, run up on the ball. So I turn and sprint back to defend, and our keeper come out. Feel knee connect right below my knee, so hyperextend the knee, and then like right then and there, go down on the ground, and like about 30 seconds, man on the ground. Game still playing. Trainer them come on after that and do them thing, test my knee, everything, and I say I like how it feel.
Did I feel pain at that time?
No, feel no pain. I say I'm good. I tell them say no do me good. I go back on the field. Run, brother. Go say boom, run to the sideline and jog to half line, and then ref call me in, come in. But at the time, the Montreal had a throw in, so you have to mark somebody to the left of me. So I shuffle some knee go so buckle. Yeah, so what that? That don't feel good. Do it again, you need buckle. I say, no.
So
right there, so. right then and there, say, alright. And then, from this up, my mind, like, right away, my mind goes, switch. Like, just start think about, like, thousand different things.
Whether
Because
you go play again
yeah,
and all and something.
everything just start, like,
I mean,
everything
you're a
just,
professional. You know your body. You understand?
yeah,
If you
everything
feel
just
like
set at one
something, you
time,
know.
brother. I say, this. I come like that day there too, whenever I go play the game. Because the morning of the game, it's like, my cousin, I get a news say, my cousin drop out, I say, yo, John. I might talk to the one boy 3 days before that, and I say, yo, go on do your thing, Ray. Yeah, I go far, I go, Ray, go play, blah, I talk about everything. When I say, yo, I come watch one of them days, Ray. And I say, oh, John, no. It's me, and then I say, oh, in that moment, I think about, like, as we get the news, starting about the whole of that, we are talking about one thing, and I say, oh, when I play that game, man, 4 hours later, I'm saying, yo, so I play it, in honor of him and in memories, as me, so we can, this, one of them thing there, you see me? And then just everything, the way everything will happen, is just cause at the time, then I'm basically my last contract here. So after that, I be a free agent, you see me? So at the time, I try to get the contract with the club,
Uh-huh.
you see me? And then we'll get injured. So all of that,
But you
all of
did a
them
renewal
things.
last year, right?
Yeah,
Last year?
no, the year
2019?
2019, yeah.
Yeah, last year. So
Mm-hmm.
you still enter into the last year the contract. But them renew it.
No,
Say
basically is so this what happen. So once we get injured, then the league send me a proposal basically. Then the league send me a proposal say, oh, this is how them are gonna offer me, which is not on DC behalf.
mhm.
So
So the franchise
yeah, so then them say, oh,
thing work.
don't sign that. We'll start with a contract, and then we'll figure out whatever, and then them give me a contract for basically get me through the year, and then after that is me
Who-
2020 another, is me. So
so
basically I'm an option there. Yeah,
the league year the contract. Well, the contract
yeah,
was
but
with the league
me
for a
never
year.
signed me never signed that because DC said them they will give me a contract, so them tell me not to sign that. So I never signed that. So that did the time passed so me to sign it, so that contract go through the door where the league sent.
Mm-hmm.
So I end up just only you have to lay fall back on DC contract. DC words basically, kinda. And that's the contract that I signed with DC give me.
That was one he signed last year, 2019.
Yeah.
So wait, but 2018 you get injured.
Yeah, so at the end of remember say at the end of the year sign a contract. You get
Yeah.
them tell you say them gonna sign it away, but
Mm.
them gonna bring you back or so basically end of 2018, 2019, early 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm sure people are gonna ask about the injury thing again, and so we'll probably come back to that later on. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
let's get some positivity in it. Look, because I know
Yeah.
some people they in the comments about and something. Like, 2 tears I dropped from them. Me there, I hold it myself. You see me?
So go on, wicked man.
So what is your goal right now? What is your immediate goal now that you're back? You see me Oniel there
Goal.
now again. Where your target right now? The primary aim?
Just get better every day, isn't it? Just focus on my career and try to, build on what I already did have. Isn't me?
Mm.
Moving forward. Secure a job, basically. Yeah. Yeah, if you think about that also, yeah, what we do, it goes so, come and go so. Isn't me? So You have to focus on them things there as well. But my focus is just, get myself better. Get back to full, being myself again, being the player that I was in 2018 and better.
Do you feel physically like the player that you were in 2018 before you got injured?
Physically, not yet, almost, but it's a work in progress. It's time. Basically, probably about 90%.
Right. I mean, long layoffs, so you can't ask for too much more than that. You know what I mean?
90%, but my game ready and all of them things. So.
You did ever worried? I don't want to go back into this, but just come to mind. Were you ever worried? In a various where you see in basketball, see in football, them eyes will say, will he come back the same player after him injury? We see it in a basketball, we see it with Kevin Durant. Right now we see it with enough other baller in Europe. When them get injured, them can come back and be the same thing. You did ever worried, say, you ever question yourself, when I fall back, like my role have to change, like how am I gonna stay skill set wise?
If me tell you say no, I'm gonna lie to you, brother. I swear. Them things they're natural, isn't me? As an athlete or isn't me? Depending on what you do. And not just in a football or sport alone, isn't me? Depending on where it's normal, isn't me? If you are a human being, so I gotta think them things there. When it have something to do with your job, isn't it? It's a job, and a hobby this or a Sunday ball game thing,
because anybody can be replaced. As like you go in our office, you're missing for a month. Then get find so it's fair enough, man. That's the way.
So me have to think about
that. So here's the question, Again, as I say, we'll switch it up because it mouse drop. So, like we always know you as a utility player. I think how the national team and probably to a lesser extent DC or them play all over the place and play right back, left back. I think I saw you in midfield. Yeah. I think I saw you in midfield. I actually thought he just switched and turned to midfield that time there, actually. All this time that set to myself. Over the years myself, midfield at this. But anyway, like was there any position when I'm asked if I play and anybody at all throughout your career where you say, I like play that position, All if I high school, all if I Colts, all if I Pepsi, was there any position where you say, I like play that position, man. Coach put me so. You see me?
Nah, man, brother. Me is a man like this, From I can help the team, I gotta do it.
Team player.
Yeah, from I can help the team, all if I my but even if I know say, I'm not gonna play my best, but I can help in some form or some shape. I gotta do it.
But you never yet, so I get what you're saying. I know say you're a team player, but you never yet say, I forgot to do it, but start.
Nothing like that. I play out of position, I gotta think about that, brother. You see me? Especially especially my first year, brother. My first year in the league, I used to think about that, you see me? Because say, them judge a based off of the position where I play. Them not judge a based off of say, no man, him play right back. So, if him do a little mistake or work out too good, then well, you see me? No, you put it there, so you have to do what you have to do. Like, no excuse not there, brother. You see me? But my first year was when I have most of the thoughts because as a rookie coming in the league, and play out of position, there's no excuse. You see me? There's no excuse at all, bro. So we have to just have to man up and adapt. That is the main thing. You have to adapt. When they play them professional or you see me? When they get in a certain situation, they have to just know how to adapt. And we as humans, we know how to adapt. Not everybody, but most. You see me?
No, yeah, man. And as I say again, like that, we know you for that. Like, we know you for be a man where clearly adaptable, play so many roles and play it well, even at the highest level, it must mean so. You see me? So
Yeah.
we know that. But just know say I say that wonder. Because you know some baller he play out of position and all if them do
Yeah.
it well, you know. You see me?
Yeah.
See somebody always say boss never like play centre back in a Pepsi and Colts. Low and
Yeah.
dribbling.
And I'm a wickedest sweep around it.
See them now?
What am I talking
Look
about?
at the sweeper. Good at the shortest sweeper out there too. So anyway, so I'm gonna go to the national team to Jamaica now. We
Yeah.
have 15 caps.
Yeah.
Or yeah, Mr. say you have 15 caps for the national team. But somewhat like yeah, somewhat like a veteran now, because I think you get your debut when you did well young. I think before you all left
17.
Jamaica. You see me? Get your
Yeah.
debut for the national team. So, to me, I like a veteran. Compared to the man who didn't know, you like a veteran. You see me? Although you have 15 caps. So, but what the difference? Me, you didn't for a long time. What's the difference between what you seen at the program, them time there, and now? Whether it is a team, whether it is a structure, management, on the train, overall. Not single out anything in particular.
So me say right now,
Yeah.
from me injury, me I watch everything. Biggest thing I me see is the camaraderie. You see me?
It's Andrew Blake.
The camaraderie between the man and is it.
Mm-hmm.
That are my biggest thing when me really pick out from everything when me say I go on. If this not the unity, you know make no sense, brother. You see me? That are my point, right there, so brother. Me you have to send up nice about all that, but
So the unity
the man
there
have to
right
do
now.
together, brother.
The unity
It
there
needs
right
for
now
that.
more so
It
than
needs for
before.
that. No, it needs for that and now more than ever. You see me? Because the opportunity where the man them have right now and the position the man them in right now, there's a big big chance of you know the man them making it to the World Cup. You see it? And the man them have to grab that. You see me? Because if that not happen now, then we
If I
never
don't
gonna
know,
make
then I
nothing.
win.
You
But
see me?
you have to say, make sure you say we, you know, you have to say we. You say the man them. So yeah, I'm gonna hear you say we still.
But may I work back my way still, you know, so.
Oh,
Me
you
not
did it.
in there right now. Me I
No,
work back my way.
yeah, and you fear say that, you know. Yeah, me, but that's tell you about me things
Yeah, me I
still, you
work
see
back
me?
my way and then
Like,
me not say me that me
yeah,
not like say
showing
me have
it.
the key. Me
Like
have the key for the national team, brother.
you have
Me,
your
me have the
place put
key.
on. Yeah, man, I know,
Yeah,
man. That's
me
the
I work for
mentality.
my spot, brother. You know
The
me?
mentality.
Yeah,
Alright. I'm not asked that. So back in so I got on. So I'm question and say, oh, what you rate the current side compared to when you did make your debut, but none if you will answer that. If you you rate it, you see it when you did just forward as a
brother.
teenager.
Them time is different from now, brother. Ball evolve so much now is different. You see me? As I can see, during that time as a youngster, there was a lot of veteran players where really make it be known like them take care of business, them know, you see me, how to handle certain situation. You see me?
Mm.
But not saying everything was handled, you see, but now it's more like we need the players them for you see me for show up, you see me, and be there for each other. You see, man them have to look out for one another, support one another. You see it in every way them can. You see me? As me said, the camaraderie, brother. You see it, that gonna make the thing click. You see me? And that used to happen then. You see me? Because
Mm.
when we going to the national team as a youngster, brother, me never feel like I was a youngster. You see me? I feel welcome, feel
Mm.
like say, oh, I've been a part of the thing for a while. You see me? Some me feel when I'm
Mm.
going because the man they make you feel accepted. You see it, and the man them treat you
Mm.
just like any other baller, as in any other big man, I'm treated the same way as it. So that I go play critical role, you see me, in the national team, you see me, and where we go, brother, you see me, because if me and you have beef and we go up on the field, simple like a thing I said to me, I hate that, brother. All if a good thing I said to me, you see me. So once that did it, you need to make sense, brother. I tell you. But you have the man have this, brother, love. It's, brother, we are one country, brother. We are a small island, brother. You see me? Small island, but guess what? We're full of heart, you see? We're full of heart. And we have to use that to our advantage, brother. You know how much team fear right now? Enough team fear right now.
That's one thing what a lot of Jamaican fans don't realize, Like,
brother, enough team fear Jamaica right now, brother.
Because the talent, they, as I always say, whenever I share, I think we have more talent than almost all of the country that we're in the region. So.
Mm-hmm. Brother, remember, we have raw talent, brother. We have raw talent,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where them build is a raw talent, man born with talent, brother.
Mm-hmm. And a money billet or nothing.
Yeah, and no money billet or nobody pay for go. Training and them thing. Raw talent, man just get up a morning time and go pay them little scrimmage and, you see me?
Yeah.
So them thing they already, so the man them have to build on everything and the mentality of the man of the mindset of a change, brother. You see me? Once the mindset change, brother, we're unstoppable, brother, I swear. Brother, it's not always the best players do your job, I right player them, brother. The man is willing to go out there and fight all them know say
The
it's
attitude.
not the best. It's not the best, but we are gonna fight. Waiting 2017 in a Gold Cup. Brother against all Mexican them side, we already know say yo, we not go beat them money and playing a ball so and them thing there. We have to defend for 90 minutes and 90 plus we have to win the match. It's basically that mentality there, brother. If you know say we are going on a match, you just know say we are going to defend until we get a chance. That's so you have to do it, brother. You have to find ways. There's different ways of winning. You see me? And the man if you know say, bro, we already get so much fight in all angles, brother, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? We get fight from one kind, we get fight from other countries, and we still a fight against one another. For what?
That don't make no sense.
What's the point? You see me? Once we fight against one another, brother,
Tell you, say when you hang up your boots, if you could be a speaker or something, a motivational speaker.
Yeah, me just start foxing, brother. Me talk my mind.
And next thing is the leaders still, and we have leaders, you see me? So I think that's one thing what we can definitely say right now what we have. I think you have a group of man where them willing to, band the man them together. But you know more about it than me when I talk too much.
Brother, no, alright. No is the time, brother. Never have so many players playing overseas, brother, before. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, this is, man, I get experience from everywhere, brother. All over, So if you can bring your experience from this, so this man bring his experience from there. Everybody will come together, bring for them experience and share. You see me? That is helping, that will help us as a nation, bro. You see me? So when time the man they are certain team or they are them club or whatever, the man them not just dead for themselves, brother. You see me? You have to grasp to bring to share. You see me? Once you come in a national team, them things they have to grasp to share, brother. You see me? Ideas will flow from all angles, brother. And that will make the thing.
Because of different cultures the man are playing.
Right.
You know, so different philosophy. When I play in Belgium, when I play in England. You see me?
And just imagine you add all of them there together and fine tune things.
Cause even America, the style of how you play ball is completely different. But one thing with American teams though is that them work very hard. You see me? Them run a lot. You see me? Them fitness up and physicality.
Running, man. Just a run. Just run.
So,
That do enough, brother. That do enough. Cause guess what that do for your teammate? It open up space for another man.
Exactly, you have to move.
It make defender drop off. It make team drop back. All of them
So them
things.
cognizant of the movement.
All right.
Because I know so that man if the man have a leap of pace, he can do a leap of run. You know, so that man then in the midfield can make a deep and run from deep.
I when you don't want the ball, you just run. Let them think they want it. They think they're not play, brother.
And a joke thing I still see. So that and then in Belgium now or England is him again a different philosophy. You understand?
Yeah.
So you're right still, and in theory, we have the best. I think we have the best melting pot of ballers from all over the place.
Right now.
That's probably the best. Yeah, but as I said, that a theory that are up here so. And no football no play from paper. So
but your brother, alright. As Jamaicans as well, the fans them people in Jamaica have to help also, brother. You know, just come from the man on the field, brother. You see me? The Jamaicans have to help the team as well, bro. You see me? Because without them helping the team, pushing the team, it not make no sense either. You take the whole of, brother, you know, just take the man never playing upon the field. You see me? You take everybody, brother, as a nation. You take the whole nation to do it, brother.
I'm gonna tell them people for so you guys question send question in the comments. Send a question them not look a question card down here, so you see me? I say 3 questions there.
Brother, don't give so much time, brother. Sleep,
so put the question them not the question card down here, so someone can properly see it and look for it and
shoot the question. That's the Jamaican them praise that ball and the praise for them own ball, you know. That's the Jamaicans, brother. He's a man talk my mind, that's why I'm not to up on anything, brother.
Yo, I don't me say no guys, him say the man say you not praise them ball here. She wouldn't see the man who play Champions League and all them something there.
Them not praise them own ball of them.
Them man who play CONCACAF Champions League at MLS and a lockdown. Man who born here so. Man who come from MLS and go here. Them a lock them. They not pay attention. I didn't say it. I don't mean to say it.
I thought, brother, facts.
And so them are praising. Alright, I have one question so what I'm saying. I want to know what it feel like, what it felt like, you know, in a schoolboy football days. The Georges team, they want to go back to the Georges team there. And you did play with a man like Speedy Williams. Play with a man like Marvin Morgan. You did play with Tolo. I think Rowan, when I remember Rowan right the end of the year there as well, the team.
No, Rowan year after.
2010. Yeah. Alright, so but you play with them man and in that time you play against man like you also play against man like Matax or Bridgeport, Jamila Hardware, Nico Brett, I think Deshaun Brown did a country too. You understand? So but how if you did feel like at the time, did it feel to you and you did know say you're a part of a real special team because it's a special team because they move on to the great things.
No side could have beat it, brother.
Huh?
No side could have beat it.
Remember?
Brother, from
Olivier Shield, champions, everything.
Brother, that team that was brother, I think I play for the next team like that, I know. Come like say, oh, can't lose. Man, anything would it work. Them 20 brother, 20 years. Oh, yeah, more 20. Oh, yeah, and 09.
Yeah.
Them two teams, brother, couldn't lose. Couldn't lose. No matter, brother, we are done from first half, 3 up, come back, 5.
No, yo, we know. Casey, me have Casey at the time.
So them
no.
So at that time, bro, I big man thing, like, from what me can remember, like, no, probably I'll bell to brother, I swear. Because the way them man, the coach, brother, I swear, it's just different. The man them making players, them want play thing. You see me? And that is important. when you're a coach, you see me? If the players want to play fair, then you come like so nothing care when time nothing now go right. You come like everything I go right. You see me?
Yeah, that you need to pull some things out of bag.
Yeah.
You guys were losing quite a whole heap of time that in those
Yeah.
seasons, and then in the comeback.
Come
And you
on.
did that with Olivier Shield as well. I think you lose 2-0 down to Stets. I think that's
Sets,
it.
man, two of them have,
Yeah.
man.
And you come back and win 3-2, I
Shake the
think.
bag, man.
So, but one more I know, though, like, yes, you mentioned coach, you mentioned Bertis.
Yeah.
Like, two things. One, do you see him as one of the best coaches where you ever come across in terms of what was the impact he did have on you as a player up to this point right now?
Be honest, brother. The man, the real in philosophy, brother, you see me? The way him go about things, you see me? He's a man where him honest with him players, him, you see it. I'm thinking that is important as a coach to make sure your players them know say, yo, if I this say this is what it is. You see me? Him now go around the corner, beat around the bush and hide and talk and straightforward, and that kind of build that's even with me, like I learned that also, look a bit of that also from him, you see. The straightforward from morning, but he make sure you know say, yo, if you have something to say it. You see, if you have a talk about something, talk about it. Don't because closed mouth not get fed, you see me?
Mm-hmm.
So the more you keep your mouth closed, you're not gonna really grasp or get none, you see me?
Mm-hmm.
At some point you have to speak up. So that impact also just the drive, you see me, when making players them have to want better and do better. You see me? Even when we lose and them things, like there's never a moment when the man they like I say, oh, we're gonna lose a game or feel like we're gonna lose a game because we're done. Man, this is a clap, brother. Clap. We usually clap when teams score power. I clap. We clap. So clap. I even get that from. I clap the man. They clap when teams score power. Cause man know. Say
That's
yeah,
true.
like
That's
you
true.
me. You have to brother. You have to show your team. So you're not as a coach. You're not panic either, brother. You see me.
That's the one thing with him
Once a
still.
coach start panicking, coach don't know what to do. Coach don't do that. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do either.
Yeah, if you look to the coach and your coach
Look
are
at
tear
so.
out
As
him
my
here,
coach said
you
so.
want tear out your ear too.
Mad, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You see me? The coach also have the impact upon the team. You see me?
Mm.
So, and once the coach get brother confidence, brother. Them man, them brother, me I most more confident in my life when I play music. Brother, I'm
Alright.
confident to do anything.
Yeah, cause one thing with him is like them have a thing you don't know about him, say man management, and then them manage the team on the field as well. So I think him probably take them two box there. So I ask one more question. I'm going on the question them in the question section. So schoolboy football at the time.
Yeah.
Here a question here now. Who you think was the best player in schoolboy football during those 2 years? 2 years when I win.
Them 2 years.
Yeah, 09, 08, 09.
Big man thing. Tula and Bogelman.
Who?
Shamar Shelton
Tolo
and
Shamar Shelton.
Shamar Shelton, Kemal Malcolm in at 08. And then, you know what I mean?
Forget about Kemal Malcolm, you know.
Mad.
Kemal Malcolm is part of that side there.
And then 09, would I say?
No,
Speedy and Tolo. Mr. Man.
Mr. Man.
Brother.
Remember Mr. Man curl one top corner. I think in a final.
Yeah, so the man did in a Premier League too.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, same spot. Him
from Portmore. Man would have chick that.
Yeah,
man. But them man they still, would I say 08, 09.
Kemal Malcolm. So it's like Kemal Malcolm and Shamar Shelton.
Yeah.
And then Speedy and Mr. Man.
Speedy, Mr. Man, Tolo. You see me?
Speedy, anytime Speedy up on the field, and I think, remember when I lose, I think one time Speedy did I don't know what it happened. So doctor's appointment or
no, man,
something.
that's up there. Go. I mean, bring Speedy at the match, you know.
He brings Speedy at the match.
Yeah, brother.
Which match?
Exam we got the brother. Exam we got the
Exam or SAT.
Yeah, Saturday we got the brother.
Yeah. And then come on
Two hours
halftime.
got do it. And me bring him come and match. Them time now play. 2010, man. Bring him go and match and go me out. I never watch. I want match more. Man, up the year there, you know. And I Bridgeport and George.
Man, come on at halftime. I think he did a lose or something like that.
Yeah, don't. Our three lovers.
I remember, but I know that lose and he come off for a bit.
About 3-1, man.
And he made the difference.
Win
4-3. So football is different. Yeah. Can't even remember that. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go through them questions here. Because it's quite a few. Can't remember here, but I can do it. Alright, so here, boy. There.
My guy. I got sleep, man. Brother, them come out when them come out, then them come over here 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, that can't even pass a ball. I tell you that he can't pass a ball. I switch him off the switch side. Second half him switch side and then him score. The goal the rest of them show him beat more 3, man. A second half him switch and go up on the side there field, man. So me Blake attack, bro. Blake come like a hide them now work or something. You take out your contacts.
You wear contacts?
Yeah. Come like him have goggles in a goal, come save them shot there.
Alright, so they must say the Triple Crown Jars team in 2011.
No, brother.
No?
Oh, nothing. Pressure.
Who part of that 2011?
The man who does say it, see name the part right. In the part right.
Oh, who that?
Crusher. Crush Khan. Centre back, man.
Oh.
Man, they lock down everything around them, man.
And that's
no
why I'm asked.
Crusher. Yeah, no time, Crusher.
Probably the older person would have asked.
What was he playing against Latin Carlos? Just like playing like any other player, brother.
Do it like it's something like that, you know?
Yeah.
He come back to all that about praising such man.
Just like playing like with any other player, bro. You don't know because I live with them and they play and the experience and all them things, growing up, you know, coming up, seeing them man up on TV and all them things, hearing the name, man. That's the only thing, bro. But you know, once you reach on the field, that's different. Isn't it?
Game time.
Yeah, game time.
Me versus you.
Where a man come from, where a man play. What is it like having Rooney a general, man. Rooney, different class, bro. Definitely different class. You can, you know, leadership. I mean, the whole package, bro. You see me? So, I mean, it was definitely an honor playing with him on the same team because growing up, it's crazy. Every day, we used to have when I grew up in everything, we used to have name every day, a different name. You know? Some day me a Messi, some day me a Iniesta, some day me a Rooney. I used to change my name regular, so I used to call myself Rooney. I used to have Rooney jersey, I used to have everything, brother. You see me? And for I play on the same team with him, that's definitely an honor, bro. That's serious. That show you how much football can do, bro. Take you anywhere, take you all over. You see me? Meet all the different people and all them things. So.
What you took from him, or was there anything where you learn and you grasp from just seeing him, or when set to you or anything like that?
Just the professionalism and basically in leadership role, you see me? On getting teammates to play, is it? Even like even with number 10, we already have Lucho Acosta.
Mm-hmm.
When Rooney come in, brother, that man started playing different, you know. Isn't it? Like the impact him up on the players with their Rooney. Like he man make you so much better as a player. Just for know say you play this man, you have to raise your
You have to
level
lift your
as well.
game. Yeah.
You see me? You have to
Mm-hmm.
lift your level because if you don't raise your level, then where you think of that? You're not gonna play, brother.
Alright, so some question here. Some of them things you answer already. And if you can see all of that. Now watch your time because this has to be the last question.
Talk about well, always, brother, always on any team, you always have to have, you know, core players, you see me? You have basically have a set of players, you know, so them money build the team, you structure the team on these players. And then they can always, you know, add players or if you choose as a coach, say, yo, them player might have, no, you can build with them for like a year, 2 year, 3 year max. You see me? If not work, then they can always switch 3 or 4 players, 5 players, whatever. But you have to always have a core set of players, bro. You see me? When you know, say, oh, them money, regardless, them money are gonna do the job. Them money are gonna get the job done. You see me? No matter which field you're going, them are gonna get the job done. You see me? Could have concrete you bring them from, them will get the job done. You see me? So it's important to have a core there. Well,
It's our last question. So you say it already, so just go over. You say it already, but you never see. So just go over it quickly, because Instagram soon cut off the light.
Big man thing, the mindset, you know, mentally, the camaraderie, you know me, with the team, you see me, and it's gonna take everybody as a nation, you see it. So basically, that's just a little quick rundown of what I'm go over.
And him did I say, what did I say again? He did I say, the camaraderie after that, the man have to come together.
Yeah.
And about the hype thing, come together and bring what them and learn from the different countries that them are playing, because we never have nobody like that. We never have no setup. We have so much man from all.
I know it changed. It changed now. So we're fortunate to have a whole lot of players all over. You see me? Where play professional football and I do them thing. You see me? In them respective club or wherever they may be. You see it. So man just go and do them thing and, you know, keep learning. You know, never too old for learn, never too young for learn. So keep learning, grass where you can grass, bring it, help your teammate them, or help the man in the national team. See me, or help another ball or something.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll just wrap it up there. So I think it's a good conversation. We'll pick out some gems out of this, because what if a gems you drop? We're going to pick out some things out of this and put on the page. No, what if people never get to see it, because I know it last minute compared to when they used to. But we'll give thanks same way. Give thanks for Oniel for pass through. In the whole heap of things we have to take note of. You see me? So we'll give thanks. And big up yourself again, Oniel. We know, say, big things I expect over next year. And so.
Hopefully we can get a call back in the national team. Yeah?
Yeah, man. Hopefully.
I'm going to do my part. That's it. So.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Bless up. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Give thanks again.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so as I say, I'm going to post this to IGTV right now, because as I said, last minute stuff. Check out the website 876Stream.com right there. Big up on yourself, guys. We'll have a next baller coming again next week. It might be earlier, depending on time zone. But, hey man, we'll work on a brother to Bobby Reed. Big up on yourself, guys.